I grew up in New Mexico, and that flavors, if you will, a lot of the food that I like to make and the food that I like to eat. So I like things a little spicier, a little more with a New Mexico twist. I don't know if this comes from New Mexico or not. I don't think so. I think this is more a southern thing than a southwestern thing. Growing up, we always made sure that we had black-eyed peas on New Year's Day. It's supposed to bring you good luck. Last year we did black-eyed peas on New Year's Day, and we all know how that worked out. I'm not going to let that change in my personal experience, 60 years of tradition. We're going to go ahead and put something together today, and we're going to cook it in that Dutch oven right there on that open pit. Problem is, we got a lot of rain over the last 24 hours, and most of my wood is wet, so this could end up inside. We'll find out. Stick around. Let's see how it works out. My dad pretty much just put it in a bowl and heated it up. Put a little bacon in there, some kind of meat, venison if we had a lucky season, and just sort of cooked it up and said, "Here, eat this." And I remember, kind of as a youngster, not really that interested in eating it, but I was very interested in not irritating my dad. But as the years went by and I started cooking this for other people, I had to come up with ways to make it a little tastier. So this is what I came up with a few years back. Also, this channel isn't the kind of channel where you see a guy grab up his bushel basket and go out to his garden where he planted all of the ingredients that he's going to cook for today. Man, everything that I got that I'm cooking right here, it all came from Walmart, y'all. We keep it pretty real around here. I'm just showing you how you can do this right here at the house. 2 cans of black-eyed peas, one's Rotel, because I got to have my Rotel. One of them says Mexican style with lime and cilantro. The other one says Rotel mild. I am using Chipotle roasted garlic seasoning and Manitou Ancho honey citrus spice, because I like it. It's got just a little bit of heat to it, but it doesn't make it too hot for anybody else that I might be cooking this for. Then the last thing that I add, I get some tomato sauce, cut up some onions, throw in some cumin, some garlic powder, a little salt and pepper. I've got some andouille sausage. The other day when I was cooking up that chicken for my green chili stew, I went ahead and I threw this on the smoker when I was done with the chicken. Now I'm just going to set it in here. Then we'll cut it up, add it to the pot. Hope that my wet wood fire keeps going as well as it has been. I'm having to dig down a little deep to find some good wood, but I think we're going to be able to go ahead and heat up those black-eyed peas out here. This Dutch oven is sitting right here, and I got to keep a real close eye on it. Y'all just gonna have to take my word for it that I did that. So now the trick is to keep it from burning up, because as you can see, I got my fire right up underneath it, and that is not really what I want. It's too high, it's up too much. So I'm gonna go work on that. Everything's simmering. And this has been my black-eyed pea New Year's Day recipe for a few years now. I have no idea what to call it. If it had ground beef and elbow macaroni, my dad would have called it goulash. I don't really have a name for it. It's just New Year's Day black-eyed peas. I took that Dutch oven in the house, gonna let it just sit there and simmer in it for a while. Let this fire die down. Hey, I'll put all of the ingredients that I use there in the description down below, just above that like button. So if you do like what you're seeing on here, how about you hit that like button? I'd appreciate it, and man, that gets me out there to a few extra people. The ingredients that I used for my New Year's Eve black-eyed pea dish. Again, I wish I had a better name for it than that, but that's what I got. But just to run down it real quick, some Trappys black-eyed peas. One of them said it was with jalapeños. A couple cans of Rotel. I said I used andouille sausage, but then whenever I started cutting it up, I noticed that it was jalapeno and cheese, which will actually work a little bit better for this, I think. Tomato sauce, Ancho, honey, seasoning, and the McCormick Chipotle seasoning. Put in some garlic salt, some salt and pepper, and some cumin. Then I just let it simmer on that fire in that cast iron Dutch oven till everything mixed up real nice and good. Later tonight, we'll get our jammies on, we'll sit around, we'll watch some football games, and that'll be our good luck charm for 2021. Yep, 2021. 2020's gone and 2021's here, and we're all hoping things are going to be better, and I believe they will. We can't control what happens, but we can control how we react to the stuff around us. Keep that in mind, y'all. Be good to each other and keep on smoking.